All right, it's Tuesday, November 1st, 2022. I'm out here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Las Vegas Convention Center for SEMA. All right, so it's a wonderful day. Hopefully everyone had a good Halloween. Back to shooting more car videos for you guys, and this one is the big one. It's my third time shooting this show, and there's always just amazing stuff. I'm sure you've all heard about it. So without further ado, let's go get started. So of course I had to start the video off with an AMC. Here we go. This is called the Snow Gremlin. You can see why it's got the tracks for tires. Started out as a 78 Gremlin, which I believe was actually one of the lower production years, because that was like the last year of the Gremlins. But see, it is all outrigged for going out and playing in the snow. Not sure if it was originally a 304 car or not, but it's got the 304 5-liter badge. American Motors. Too cool to be forgotten. For those who don't know, I own two 70s AMCs, a 77 Pacer and a 74 Matador Coupe. So, it's even got Gizmo there. The movie Gremlin. Very nice custom 70 Mustang. I will say I'm starting with the outside shots this year because it's supposed to be windy afternoon, so might as well get this first. Hot rod pickup that's obviously Cadillac powered. I'm guessing a 500. Bit of a finished rat rod. Tank there, punk rock spikes. There's a very unique Datsun Z car with a wrap. Chevy short bed. It's a 1954. Actually, the show has not opened yet. It opens in another hour for the inside. Unfortunately, I can get it early, catch some of these before it gets too busy. Once it opens up, I can go inside and show you what's in there. Yeah, 32 Ford. They actually have a Motor Trend booth this year. Last year they were absent. So I believe they're going to have some of the hosts from some of the various shows. Custom Corvette Stingray. Got a molded in spoiler. I don't know if you can see the custom interior with a tablet on the dashboard there. It's a blacked out Coronet or Super B. A Porsche 911 set up for off-road duties.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, but you're more than welcome.
I guess Goodguys is actually giving away this OBS Chevy truck. Set up a very 90s theme. Got the graphics. Like something you could take to Radwood. Of course, I've shot a few Goodguys events. Got the old vintage BMX there. It's got the very Van Halen inspired design on the bed. A nice clean custom OBS short bed. About a Datsun pickup, and it's got like a 510 front end on it. Show the interior. Little flares and gotta hand to the guys who build these, because I don't think I've ever run across one of these that was unfinished, that was in good condition, if you will. Usually these were used as work trucks, and they were driven pretty hard. At least they were in my area. This one's very nicely done, though. Clean 1969 Camaro. The last video I shot here at the convention center was actually the Lowrider Super Show. So here's a lowrider for you, this 1964 Chevy Impala. With the murals. I found the LA Super Show next year will actually be on Cinco de Mayo weekend, so at the LA Convention Center this year. Of course, I did shoot the one in Long Beach this year. Look at that firewall. It's at this Hellcat powered Charger. Good idea all the custom work that went into this build. Custom trike. It's got a car motor in it. Usually when you see one of these, they have their Volkswagen air-cooled powered. The 62 Impala. Custom tail light treatment there. It's a custom 63 Corvette Stingray. The flared out fenders. It's got the scoops reminiscent of like a late seat. Looks like they're making noise now. 33 Ford. All sorts of custom work on this one.
So, if everybody's good with me, you know, we're going to sit live. So, I'm going to say a little happy birthday. I know you guys all have a birthday. So, I hope I'm going to say
Chevy.
I mean, holy cow. This is so father-son love there. So, guys, like I said, we got about 5 minutes. We're going to kick off the first round of competition. Never seen you want to make sure you stay right here. If you have seen it, you also want to make sure you stay right here. Because this is going to be awesome. We'll see you guys here in a couple minutes.
Next weekend, I believe I'm off to Nitro Revival at Irwindale Speedway. Depending how things go. Following week I got Long Beach Swap Meet. And the week after that I got McCormick's Auction Palm Springs, LA Auto Show Press Day, as well as Radwood. So plenty of great events coming up on the channel. We're going into December. There'll be another Pomona Swap Meet on December 4th. So we'll right into this GMC. So it has the 6-cylinder. Look, you don't often see people keep the 6-cylinder, especially when they modify these. So it's very nicely patinaed. Look at that interior. So we got Radwood coming up in November. Can't remember, I think it's like the 21st or so, whatever that Saturday is. I'll be taking the 95 Camry wagon I found for my parents to daily drive. My buddy talked me into taking that, so you know I entered my Fox body. And there's a modern Corvette that's customized. Continuing with some of the outdoor displays. This area actually fills up later on since it's the one area you can get into without a badge. So a lot of people just come down here just to check it out. The Clean 55 Nomad. This is the Mother's Polish booth. Window. Racer. There's a bit of a Corvette L88 hood there, looks like. And I also registered for the Moon Eyes New Year's party coming up in January at Irwindale. And I registered the 69 Impala, so hopefully that will be dialed in by then. And
no, there's none there. No problem.
This time I won't get a faulty water pump when I put it back together. At the Mother's booth, got this 62 Corvette. So I said in January we got that, and then Grand National Roadster shows we moved to February this year at the Pomona Fairgrounds. So I'll be hitting that as well. Lots of great events coming up on the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. 56 Chrysler two-door hardtop. For all the Ford Look Mopar fans. This one's Looks like an older restoration. I don't believe that's original paint, but not a car you see very often. This whole car lift display. We can only get to the ones on the bottom, so I'll show you this 69 Camaro. I'll watch my head because there's car lift stuff everywhere. It's LS powered. Sorry about the shadows, not much I can do about the lifts, but at least I can bring you the car. There's a Z car up there too. And that's a spare tire. Nice C10 short bed. Try to get this as quickly as possible.
Yeah, 9:30. Right here.
They do have music playing in the background. This is the Kindig custom booth. I have to short clip it to avoid the music. This clean Nova.
For me, they're so a lot of fun, huh?
Some more of the Nova.
Ja, maar alles bij kinderen is wel super snel.
Yep, he built some.
39 Ford. Made into a crew cab pickup. It's a clean early Riviera with a nail head. The clean Ford dent side, 4x4. This is the one they did for the TV show, the Courtney Hanson one. They built for somebody, if I am not mistaken. Check out the speakers there. I know she's one of the speakers at the Motor Trend booth later on today. So you roll you right into this first gen Cummins Dodge. Smokestack coming out there. Or the lifted trucks here. So this is actually another mother's booth. We're going to start with this C10 short bed. That dash. Custom wood bed. Just see they filled the tailgate in there. It's got the tumble dryer rear wheels. That's probably about a 58 or 59 Chevy pickup here.
I mean, it's got the curl, and then it's got the little blue sides, pockets like that, but it ribbons all through it.
I like the way that, yeah.
This Ford F100.
Yep, so what I do is
Here's some of
drive one. I started in April, I had a
just so much detail on these trucks,
I've seen that Kiss
as you can see. Very nice square body. This is the Mecum booth. I believe these are some of the cars coming up at the auction. It's a 69 Copo Camaro. Very rare car. Very expensive car, as you can imagine. He's at a 427 from the factory. The lowered square body. I'm actually going to be going inside here in a minute, since it did just open about 10 minutes ago. I'm really digging the interior on this one. About a Ford Pinto cruising wagon with a EcoBoost swap. Something a little bit different. You don't ever see the cruising wagons, and especially not with an EcoBoost swap. Very nice job of keeping it very 70s. I think this is about the only wagon that's more 70s than my Pacer wagon. Of course, the van-inspired bubble windows. Fox body notchback. Very clean 60s C10. That engine compartment. So these guys are out of Hayward, so Northern California.
sort of high end. This is the high end.
He's got the cutout there for the pumpkin. Speaking of Halloween, looking very nice on torque thrusts.
It had a B12 back. Oh, LS. From here all the way to that time. I didn't want
Clean custom 61 Beetle. The air ride there. Yeah, it's a rag. '63 Ford Galaxy 500 XL. So she got the buckets in the console. Look at the 4-speed. So Ford dent side. This one's the Super Cab. I used to have a 74 F250, not a 4-wheel drive though, with a Super Cab. With a 460 in it. So talk about something that did not get good gas mileage. Very nice K5 Blazer. Bike. That is neat. Now we're at the Maguire's booth. See how this seat's in.
The last 2 weeks, so it was 3 weeks for this one, but within the 3 weeks we had 2 weeks to get that one for like 4 weeks.
The Supra. Mercedes 300 SL Roadster. Man, that blue interior really shouts at you. With matching luggage. So if you check that in at the airport, you're not going to miss that one coming down the carousel. Ford bump side. It's out of Texas. You can't really tell though. Nope. Actually, I know the guy that owns this, so he actually owns one of my father's English Fords that my dad owned. Of course, I had to sell off a lot of them when he passed. So he has one of my dad's cars. It's got a Gilly sticker on it. So I have seen this truck on my Facebook. We'll just leave it at that. Got a neat, nicely patinaed bump side. It's a Corvette gasser. I should mention this is part of the eBay Motors display here. Not sure if that means these are all on eBay currently, but they were purchased on eBay. I really don't know. So you got the vintage mags and slicks. The Jeep rock crawler. SF100.
That was a Ford, honey.
This is part of, I guess it's Hoonigan and eBay Motors. They actually have the Hoonigan burn yard over here, which later on when that's going, it's extremely loud. I had some complaints in last year's video. I was filming near it. This is a Rolls Royce that the Hoonigan crew built. I think this was here last year, but it wasn't finished yet. It was like still very much unfinished. This is a Subaru wagon done up like the US ski team cars. Those you remember those from the commercials. Of course, this one is a drift rig. This is the Chris Fix Pit Stop Challenge.
You want the sportsman where it drops?
So I guess they're going to see how quickly crews can change out the tires and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
All right, well, we're inside now, so we're checking out this Plymouth Duster Hellcat swap. This vintage Nissan GDM. Electric 63 Corvette split window. What's going on in there? So you plug it in right where the fuel filler usually is.
You guys got everybody's attention?
On the outside, it looks fairly stock other than the wheels. Got a 64 Rambler American. Yep, that is an AMC 401. It says it was a 401 punched out to a 455. That's American Motors powered. Very nice American coupe. There's a GMC cab over built by Welder Up here in Las Vegas. Some of the detail. Of course, these guys always put a lot of detail into their builds. They even have a rat rod, an LS loaded on the back.
This one is made in the USA.
If you like this, you should check out my video from Rat City Ruckus here in Las Vegas from earlier in the year. It's a show, I believe it's partially put on by the Welder Up crew, and it's all rat rods. Look at that steering wheel there. That was a fantastic show. So a custom Buick Regal with an LS. Of course, it's in the process of being built, but you can see what's kind of going on here. There's a new Camaro made to look like a 70 Chevelle. The interior is still very much Camaro. So it has a cowl induction hood with the flapper. Got a hydraulics display. There's 57 Bel Air. 60 Impala. Lowrider. This one's by Hoppos. See all the etch work on that.
Yeah, that's big now.
Give or take a few. It's not about the
My dad's original one, yeah. Yeah, I'm a grunt though. I do CNC programming. I do a lot of the production big and TIG. And somehow I got suckered into all the social media.
Here's the back of the 60. You can imagine there's a whole crowd around it now.
No, you know, I like everything. So, I mean, I have all the way from like my daily drivers lifting like 500.
Got a Ferrari with a Honda engine. Why not at SEMA? Good look in there. Look at this Honda powered Ferrari. Got a rock crawling Baja bug.
nothing fire. So yeah, did the same Yeah, we put a winch on it. Or the winch, so the winch works. So we just winch it up there, and then when we push it, we just have to steer it. So like we have to push it there.
And it's not air cooled anymore. Pretty wild. Got a custom Continental Mark II. This is actually the Barrett Jackson display. So I'm guessing these are coming up at auction. And over here. A custom 67 Corvette, LS powered. Hudson Wasp. So these are coming up at the Scottsdale auction.
You have a knee?
It's a 69 Charger, a twin turbo LS. Okay. Like something might have happened on the way here. I'm sure there's a backstory to that. It's the General E from the Dukes of Hazzard television program. Shot of that engine again. An electric Corvette. Now we got an electric DeLorean. flux capacitor, sorry. Swap Chevy pickup. So it's got a slight chop.
Sorry.
Let's roll right into this Corvette. Got a Dodge Challenger made to look like a Barracuda. Nice Corvette. Donk with a supercharged LS. Ready for the salt flats. So I'm at the Toyota booth. I have one old vehicle here, this Land Cruiser. Right-hand drive. The new Lexus Electrified Sport concept. Yes, I am short clipping this because last year Toyota's background music flagged for copyright on YouTube. Alright, we've had the Challenger done to look like a Cuda. We've had the Camaro done to look like a 70 Chevelle. Here's the modern Mustang made to look like a 69 Shelby GT500. This is a 70 F250 bump side. Modernized. It's got the matching jump seats on the bed there. This patinaed F100 says it has 1,000 horsepower diesel. Bare metal, clear coated seats on.
So, what's the next tour? We're doing Knoxville. Knoxville? Knoxville, back to Knoxville. So you go out.
Dry Lakes car. Nice Ford two-door sedan. A 31 Chevy. Yeah, it's got a W head block in there. Not sure if there's like little bow ties in the paint there. I'm not sure if it's going to come through on the video. Same as on the deck lid. 58 Chevy sedan delivery. Tonneau cover with a Reaper. The whole toolkit back there. Clean K5 Blazer. Yeah, they did the roll bar there.
Yeah, is instead of pulling just here,
Continental with an LS.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what we find. I don't know.
So it's set up for drifting.
La unión no se nota.
Rear panel, and build that rear panel.
Got a mini big rig.
Hey, Brian. How you doing? How's it going? Long time no see.
Got a Chevy Vega with a blower. Cowhide on the dash.
It can support an annual usage of
69 Camaro.
What's the deal for that?
in a week. Guess if you got enough of your friends over, well, why not? This is the electric swapped Ford dent side. This was actually in the Ford booth last year, and this year there isn't even a Ford booth, so I get a little closer to this year. I guess that's where you charge it. Clean Riviera Custom.
It's got the LS, but it's about. No way!
Camaro funny car. '67 Chevelle. Nice custom Bronco. Check out it's extended.
What's the booth? What's it called?
So you can get more friends in
And
there.
it's at 12?
12:30 is the actual deal. It's all clean on Bronco.
And you can see it.
Nice Ford F1.
I'm sure he could ask somebody else.
Check that out. Beautiful hot rod.
Just got it.
'61 Corvette with LS.
Steve's an idiot. He doesn't understand.
Really certain this is like a hodgepodge of different Mustangs. See if I can get you around the other side so you can take it all in. Of course with a wide body kit. This custom Falcon, they just unveiled it, so there's a bit of a crowd around it. '71 F100 bump side pickup. This one has a long bed. Seen a lot more long bed customs lately. This is actually the Eaton booth. This nice 57 Bel Air. Maybe if I'm quick, I can roll right into this Bronco over here.
100% of the proceeds go to
Oh, no one's standing here.
Yeah. So here, we're gonna be design questions you'll have. A lot of times with customers, they'll start with.
Here's the Hoonicorn Mustang. You haven't seen that video where they're driving this all over Detroit, you really need to check it out. I'm sure just about everyone's seen it by now. The Gymkhana video. I've seen this truck before at Goodguys. I believe I even spoke to the owner while I was there. Here's a look here. This twin turbo LS powered Grand National. Kind of the whole point to a Grand National is that it have the 3.8 six-cylinder turbo. I don't know. It's got that really sticks. See, they have widened or larger wheels made to look like the original Grand National wheels. Beautiful car. And did a custom badge. It's custom 57 Chevy. It's 55 gassers are regular at the Long Beach swap meet every month. I know the owner actually works for Hot Wheels, and we actually did see it at the Hot Wheels show in El Segundo a few months back. A very cool gasser. Willis sedan hot rod.
So this week we started with this. It was literally a $500. And so we've been slowly building it in.
There's C10 crew cab. Bright yellow. This one's got a crowd around it. Rotation there. '61 Chevy.
My mom. Like I said, I'll be there regardless. So. Good to get that. Yeah, well, you know, I know you want to do something to it.
Yeah, this Mustang built similar to Eleanor.
See, and I was definitely.
I was gonna get it from AutoZone. They got it.
Custom K5 Blazer. It's drawn quite a crowd. Look at the seats there. Those are seat belts. Get it? Seat belts. There's your dad joke of the day. Custom top. Bring you down the other side here of the K5.
What's the deal with the floor?
For the third gen F-body fans, IROC Camaro. The 67 Chevelle. Custom 66 Corvette.
Regularity in the.
Chevy Roadster.
And then
74 Duster with a modern Hemi. Bump side off-road rig. Nice 63 Corvette. Split window.
When they're doing the burnout, definitely go out there.
Cool hot rod. It's actually got an LS, but they put the early Hemi valve covers on there. Give it that old school hot rod look.
Well then.
Widebody C10. Nova, big block powered.
Just wait till I get there,
Custom cell going on this Chevy. One of the original Eleanor cars from the movie, the remake of Gone in 60 Seconds, the one with Nicolas Cage. It says it's one of 3 surviving cars from the making of that movie.
Because maybe this guy.
F1. Ford pickup. Set up for drifting. I'm over at the Dodge booth now. Let's see, they have a Charger Daytona.
3 of them have
a modern Hemi swap.
When they got to where they were going,
out this Challenger. With the vintage scheme with the direct connection. There's a carbon fiber charger. Looks like they didn't quite get it ready in time.
Midnight falls, precision and confidence. In these hours, we welcome our newest brothers, Dodge RT.
There's the new electric Dodge Charger. This is Kevin Hart's Roadrunner. I actually saw this at Grand National Roadster Show. Of course, at the time I didn't know it was his car until afterwards, but it was on display there. This is I believe these are Kevin Hart's cars over here on this wall. Also Kevin Hart's Charger.
You want to go see the Dodge stuff?
This is the MP booth with this Myers Manx. This Dodge swept line with a Cummins. Chevy. This 57 Cadillac, an LS. Got a Toyota Stout pickup. Widebody. Nice Willis gasser. I'm actually going to go over into one of the other halls now. I went and got some lunch and charged the wireless mic that I used. Speaking of drag racing, I was over there at the NHRA. They had, I guess, just announced that they're going to do an event at Pomona for the In-N-Out 75th anniversary, much similar to the one they did for the 70th anniversary 4 years ago. So next year they're going to do a 75th anniversary In-N-Out Burger. Last time it was also in conjunction with Hot Rod, but I guess not this time. It's going to be October 22nd at Pomona, so obviously I should be able to cover that. Since I do cover a lot of events at the Pomona Fairgrounds. So this 48 Chevy Stylemaster. And I was going to say the event at Pomona is going to be a drag race, car show. Of course, it's going to have burgers, and I guess they're going to have bands and such this time. So check that out on their website. And I know it's about a year off, but I know the one they did 4 years ago was a fun event, so I'm sure this one will be as well. Bit of an off-road Toyota Corolla. is a donk. Nice flat Ford F1. So I will say I did go to the one in 2018, the In-N-Out Burger Hot Rod Magazine show in Pomona. That was before I was really serious about doing videos. So I did not film it. So I was there, but I did have videos up on the channel, but for some reason I did not film it. So don't go looking for that video on the channel. Nice Ford Dentside F100. But I will film this one, I guess, next year. I'm not even sure if we had any Oldsmobiles today or not yet, but this is a Cutlass SX 455. That's what it is, 1970 restored. I guess it's a very rare model. Not a Cutlass Supreme, but a SX. Of course, normally you associate the 455 with a 442. And according to the plaque on the front there, it's a one-owner car. Sort of a neat piece of muscle car history. This Chevy Apache fleet side that's been converted to electric. This is actually the SEMA electrified section. Have a look, see what kind of stuff people are doing with electric motors on vintage trucks. Mustang converted to electric. Now, a lot of the conversions are advertised as something that can be done and it could always be put back, so there's that. I don't know if it's every kit they make for these, but you know, some of them are advertised as such. For sure the Volkswagen ones are.
Let's go over and see if they have like brochures. It's interesting because it's kind of
64 Galaxy to electric. You got an electric bike on it. Actually, this one, oh, it says custom 500. I'm guessing it's a Galaxy, and then they took a custom 300 bed and modified it. I guess it's got a complete Tesla drivetrain in it. It's a 72 Satellite Coupe. This was here last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's parked outside. I remember filming it. It's got the battery packs here in the trunk. The patina Apache. I used to drive a 58 long bed step side. Same color combination as this one. Of course, mine had a 283 with a 4-speed with a granny. Slightly different. Actually, we're going to get to the Battle of the Builders next. This is one of the Battle of the Builders cars. This, or should I say, truck. Yes. Square body C10. LS
Never ever be able to reproduce.
I'll give a walk around of each car that I can actually get to. I imagine they're getting a lot of attention. This Porsche. already up on the stage, so I can bring you what I can. I think they're getting ready for some awards or whatnot. And with the Battle of the Builders cars, we got this Nova here. This one has a 59 or 60 Chevy dash. You can see there. Shaved door handles, plenty of custom touches on this car, so not just the dash. Very clean Chevy pickup. It's got the mirrors so you can see clean the underside is.
So Dan, you're good. You're moving mostly edit. Yep.
Fuel cap hidden under the tail light. Similar to like a 56 Chevy. Just a neat truck. Of course, we've seen this coupe at various shows, including Grand National Roadster Show and Goodguys. I don't know how many times I've filmed this one, but it has so much detail on it.
Yeah, we're heading back to the
Some of them crazy old guns with tires. That's what I'm saying.
I like a truck.
This F100 with the tilt front end. It's got a small block Chevy in there. Another Olds.
No, because
So looks like I believe that's a Cadillac interior.
takes Fosa a couple of times.
Yeah, I believe that is a Cadillac interior. Mercedes SL Gullwing. Almost brightly colored interior. Another color luggage you'll never lose in the airport carousel. You're leaving that while you're driving. So Chip Foose is over there busy signing autographs. Now look at this car in his booth that he built, this Marcel Roadster.
It was just, the whole day was like, my eyes were gritty.
Yeah.
And, we got pictures and we were, standing on ledges going like, I take my picture, and we did it. And then of course everybody used to, I brought 5 different cars and I used
This Ford controlled Jeep.
think I said, oh my God. Right?
Very well patinaed. Made into an adventure rig. This beautiful Land Cruiser in the same booth, the LS. Old days it was popular to swap in a small block Chevy on these.
This Dodge A108 van. I think it's the first van we've had in this video. It's called Fantasy, which it's not the first custom van called that, nor is it the second, but very nice window van. It says it has a, right on the thing, it has a 6.4 Hemi. Very clean. And over here, yeah, you can see the Hemi in there. Very interesting. Usually on American vans, most guys build panels, but not so much the window vans. It's a very well done custom van. Custom 63 Corvette. See, they cut out the faux grates there and actually made it all functional. I get you the interior there. On the other side of the Corvette. This is Volvo is a plug-in hybrid. The 70s Chevelle Super Sport with a LS made to look like a big block. As on my way out, then I saw that this AMC Javelin had rolled in, probably while I was inside. All right, let's going to wrap things up here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Convention Center for SEMA 2022. Next week, I'm off to Irwindale for Nitro Revival. At least that's the plan anyway. The following week, I've got Long Beach Swap Meet coming up later in the month. We got Radwood, we got McCormick's Auction, Palm Springs, and LA Auto Show Press Preview Days. So lots of great events coming up for you on the channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, let me know what your favorite car was, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.